Hello, welcome to another episode of Looking Good with Nate. This is a very I was gonna say a very exciting episode. I mean, of course, they're all exciting, right? They're all amazing. But the reason why I hesitated with saying that was because I'm not pumped for a Titan season 2. Like I'm not pumped about that. I'm glad now. I'm pumped that it exists. Like, I love the DC Universe app. I love that exists. I think it's a marvelous idea. I think that the Titans TV show was amazing. Like, I think it was a great premise, a great idea to embark upon. But then the execution of the premise of making a Titans TV show, the storyline that they went through, and the character and their interpretation of the characters wasn't like, it's not like it was bad. Like, it's not like I hated it. It was entertaining. I watched all the episodes. I don't understand. Well, I mean, why am I talking about season 1? Well, I mean, no. Well, this is why, because this is season 2 of the same show. Like I thought. Like, Brendan Thwaites was great. I never saw him as... I mean, that's not true. Not never. Sometimes, through some of his line deliveries, I saw Dick Grayson as I see him. But the majority of it, I didn't see it. He was just some guy. I say Dick Grayson, not Nightwing, because, of course, he's not Nightwing. He might become Nightwing at the end of this season. But as of right now, he's like kind of Robin, but not even Robin. He's just Dick Grayson, which is fine. Like, that's cool. Dick Grayson has many interpretations. Like, he's Robin, Nightwing, Agent 37. He's Batman. Like, Dick Grayson is a lot, which is which is why I love him. Because he's a character that struggles with identity, and I can relate to that. But I mean, and Starfire was cool. I thought she had the best character arc throughout the first season. Beast Boy was like, they got that character right, I think. I don't think they gave him a lot to work with, though. I mean, he didn't get a lot of great moments. I mean, well, granted, but the character was still growing throughout. I didn't really like his character arc. I thought his character was cool, but I didn't like some of the aspects of the arc itself, with him first of all killing that. Like, it made sense in the story, but like I wasn't super cool with that. I wasn't cool with the fact that he wasn't, like, he could only turn into a tiger. Hopefully he'll be able to turn into more stuff. Like, Raven's storyline, the premise of that character arc was cool, but then they cut it off before it was even finished. And granted, the characters are gonna evolve throughout all the seasons, so you don't necessarily need to. But I mean, this was like a specific character arc. They didn't even wrap up with a bow. They ended it on a cliffhanger, which, I mean, yeah, sure, that's what some TV shows do to get you to come back. But like, it wasn't even effective, because that's not. But I mean, I guess I am coming back to see what happened. But I mean, I'd rather be coming back to see what happened, because I thought that the story was so compelling that even though that it was finished, I want to come back to see what's next. Not because I want to come back to see what's next to see how the story that's already been started ends. Like, I mean, I don't necessarily, but I'm not crazy about that. But that's enough talking. That's enough speculation. Let's get into this. Ooh. This is all from the first season.
We're being hunted by sociopaths. We are a group of people who share a common enemy.
Which makes us what?
An alliance. One born of mutual need. Jason, what are you doing here?
It's Batman.
Why is Jason in a wheelchair?
Something inside
Oh,
him just...
that's right. That was
This wasn't justice. This was a massacre.
that was his dream.
You've always wanted me to give in to the darkness. You win.
This was not my doing. This was his.
Dick.
I've released your friend from a terrible burden.
Oh, Rachel. You'll see. They'll all see.
God.
I see you made the news with your old Titans friends. There's some new ones, too.
Titans are back, bitches!
There are no sidekicks in Titans. We're partners. We have each other's back. This is the new Titans.
Crypto.
Who's that?
So what are we? Titans 2.0?
Titans the next generation. No way.
What?
Deathstroke.
Oh my God. What even was that? That was a horrible trailer. Ah! And watching this reminded me exactly why Brendan Thwaites, I don't think, does a very good job. He's just not... He doesn't pop off the screen enough. He's not extremely charming. He's like depressed, which is fine. Like, it's okay for Dick Grayson to be depressed, but even when he's depressed, he needs to still pop off the screen. You still need to be able to feel all that energy of the trapeze artist. Like this. I don't think season 2 is going to be any better than season 1, which is extremely disappointing. And it might be like I don't know. It might be the final nail in the coffin for the DC Universe streaming app. Because they've already canceled Swamp Thing. Doom Patrol will probably get another season. That was cool. But then again, I'm not super familiar with those characters. So if you are familiar with those characters, I'd love to hear what you think about that interpretation, that adaptation. Raven looked awesome. She looks like that. She looks like Raven definitely now. Not just with like the her father, the jewel that her father's trapped in the middle of her forehead. Obviously, that's hella Raven. But her hair in general, and the way she's the way she is just existing on camera is very much more Raven. She seems, which is cool. Like, I'm okay with that. I would have loved to have seen the first shot of that at the end of the season. Like Titans. Well, the reason why I keep saying this is because Titans season 1 was supposed to be a couple more episodes longer. They were supposed to finish the arc with her father, which they probably do in like the first episode or two. So there's no reason why they should have dragged that out into this season. Like if he was going to be the big bad of this season too, then that would be different. But I think they're going down a totally different route. Not that I think Slade will be the big bad, which he might be, but I think there will probably be someone behind him pulling the strings. Maybe not. But I mean, even in like the Judas contract, I want to say Judas Priest, but I think it's the Judas contract with the famous Teen Titans storyline. Like Deathstroke was not the big bad in that. It was Brother Blood and the Hive, or I don't know if the Hive was just in the cartoon, in the animated adaptation. But Brother Blood and but he was the trying to steal superpowers. That was the big bad in that. So Slade has never really been a big bad for me. Like I saw Arrow. I mean, I haven't seen all of Arrow. But I saw the first 3 seasons of Arrow. I think the first 3 seasons. And I've watched some episodes sporadically after that. And so, I mean, I've seen Slade slated as the big bad, which he was okay. I mean, it was cool. It was enticing. It was entertaining. I think it can be done with the right writing and whatnot. But I don't, just from what was shown in this trailer, I don't think that's going to be the case. Of course, this was a horrible trailer. It was just a recap. Like, this is you're supposed to have your recap video, and then there's also a trailer video. Like, those are supposed to be 2 separate concepts. They didn't do a very good job if they're like intertwining them to do the same thing. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like, there's obviously the Titans brand has grown. That's cool. Hopefully, and I've heard rumors that we're gonna see Jason Todd's death or not see it. I hope we better freaking see it if they freaking hint at it. I'm tired of them not having the balls to kill off Jason Todd. I'm so tired of that. It was the Batman animated series, Batman v Superman, which is super gritty and stuff. They killed him off, but they didn't freaking show it. And that's what you needed to see in that movie for me to fully get behind Batman killing people. But that's another topic altogether. I mean, it was cool to see Jorah as freaking Bruce Wayne. I don't buy it necessarily yet, but I liked him in Game of Thrones. So, I mean, I have faith he'll be able to sell Bruce. I'm not completely sold on it, but I have faith he'll be able to sell Bruce Wayne a little bit. When they first announced it, I was like, that's not... First of all, just the age difference between him and Brendan Thwaites is too big. Like, the whole thing that makes Batman taking, or Bruce Wayne taking on, like, such a young sidekick is the fact that he's not that old himself. Like, when he's supposed to be Batman, like, year one of Batman, he's, like, 23, 24 maybe. Year two, like, 25, 24, maybe 26. And then Dick Grayson is supposed to be, like, 9 or 10. I don't mind aging him up a little bit more into the preteen age just to make it a little more palatable for modern sensibilities. And just, to have it make a little bit more sense. But, like they're supposed to be within, like, 15 years apart. That's not what that is. And if you take, like, a 30, 40-year-old and then you have them decide to take on a child, like a little child, as a sidekick, it just doesn't make as much sense. So I hate that they always try to age Batman up so much. And also, I think I read somewhere that he won't either. What it said was that actor will not be suiting up as Batman, which that doesn't mean Batman won't be in it. That just means that he might, like, that one. It could mean that. It could mean Batman's not going to be in it at all, which is okay. I mean, this is a Teen Titans show. You don't necessarily need Batman in it. Or, like, it's going to mean that he has a stunt double that wears the suit. And, because I have a hard time believing that they're going to bring Bruce Wayne into this, that they're not going to actually show Batman. That just seems nonsensical to me. Like, if you're going to, like, because, like, I understand it's cheaper that way. I do understand that. But then it's also just like it's kind of, it's like slightly disrespectful to the fans. Because, like, that's not a true interpretation. Like, this is showing Bruce Wayne. Like, it's like if Bruce Wayne knew that the Titans existed. Like, I mean, it's just so many easy storylines that have him pop in. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe, I mean, they are bringing Bruce Wayne into this, which is cool. It seems like Wonder Girl is going to be officially a member of the team now, which is awesome. Her episode was one of the best episodes in the series. Hawk and Dove are back, which is cool. They were fun characters. Those interpretations of the characters were also awesome. I really like those two. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm not even like, this is going more down towards bad, but not bad. It's not bad. It's just the trailer is bad. But it's just, but maybe that's all they had to work with. So maybe the whole show is bad. I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? I'm not conflicted. I'm just disappointed and upset about this. Because when they first announced this TV show and the first trailer dropped, well, I mean, I did my first trailer reaction. Like, I remember, I don't know, maybe I remember this incorrectly, but I thought it was cool, but I thought it wasn't necessary. Like, it was too gritty. Like, this is the Teen Titans. Like, why is it so freaking gritty? Regardless, please check out the like, share, subscribe this YouTube page, share the video, like it, tell your friends, tell your mom. Check out the Facebook page, Looking Good W/Nate, Twitter, LGW/Nate, Instagram, Looking Good W Nate, and then of course check out the audio series. If you think my insights into these trailers are interesting at all, check out my own original IP. Check out my content on Spotify and Stitcher. That's Looking Good W/Nate, Titan Rage, And Farewell Farragood coming soon. American Sin. But yeah, thank you for watching. You have a good day, night, whenever it is that you have to be watching this.